Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on what part of the world you are in. I am Old Man 102. Welcome back to the channel. And welcome back to FS25 on the 7 Species Homestead map. Alright, so we got 2 million in the bank. We had a really nice payday last episode. So we have plenty of water and compost. You have plenty of water and compost. You are doing your thing. Yeah, you still got a bunch of wood chips. Are you pulling wood chips out of here? No. So you've got separate, you've got your own storage of wood chips. Alright. Plenty of compost. Okay, look at that. We've even got plenty of lime. You have anything? Bit of grass. Cool. So you're starting to make silage and hay. How many more trees do you have in you? 125,000 liters. Okay. So you are in decent shape. You have plenty of wood chips and coal, so you are in decent shape. And then this guy, I think we're just going to let run empty and use the large one. 18,000 liters of wood. So yeah, I think we'll let that one run empty, just use the large one. Now, we're going to need a tree muncher, but we're going to need a tree muncher that we can, unfortunately, will not fit on a typical flatbed trailer where we can move it from one part of the map to the other part of the map really easily, because I want to get into the wine business, but we're going to need to make barrels. If we're going to need to make barrels, we need to get the Cooper running. In order to get the Cooper running, we're going to need to get the Mammoth Mill running. And in order to get Mammoth Mill running, we're going to need more to get. I was going to buy this part of the forest over here, because we have Mammoth Mills built in and the carpentry's built in. We can make some extra money there, but then put the Cooper down and just leave everything in this one area, because the farmland is relatively cheap. It's 151,000, and we have then we'll have all of these trees as well. The problem is, I don't think the Scorpion King fits on a flatbed. I think I've tried it before, but I could be wrong. That's the first piece of equipment we're going to want. So let's head over to the store. And then we'll figure out what we're going to do in the way of farmlands. Now, I think this grass could be... Nope, it's one more growth stage. Okay. I was going to say, I think this grass could be cut, but no, one more growth stage. We'll see what's growing in field 1, and then we'll figure out what cash we have left after we get the rest of the equipment I want. I think last episode was we made all of our money. This episode, we're going to spend all of our money. Alright, so first thing is 385,000. It's even less than I thought it was. Scorpion King is fine. Fine. You know what? She's buying it like she is. Now, will she fit on a regular flatbed? That is the question. What's the difference between this one and this one. Extension. Where's the extension? Oh, on the front. Okay. And then this one. Don't like this one because it's a dolly. Definitely not that one. So, will it fit on here? That's the $64,000 question. In our case, the $46,000 question. If it doesn't work, I'll cheat the money back in. Alright, we should be able to get her on there. Like I said, because we're going to want to pick up that piece of property in the woods, and we're going to be able to want to move this from the farm to the forest pretty easily. So let's give her a whirl. Will you hopefully fit on here? It's not going to be pretty, but I think we can make it work. Well, oh my goodness, I got in. That scared the crap out of me. Because now it's got this weird camera angle because that's on there. It will kind of sort of strap down. Oh, she's got some weight to her. Alright, let's leave her parked here for a minute. So we have 1.5 million left. I do want to pick up well, we need money for... I don't know if we necessarily need money for both of those factories. Well, if we're going to need coal and iron, though. That's the problem. All right, I got to watch how much money we spend, because I don't want to spend all of it. But I don't want to take you all the way to the farm if we're going to buy that piece of forest. I'll park you over there. Decisions. Let's grab you for a minute. Alright, so the only thing we have is a plow. We may have to earn a little bit more cash. Yo! Sorry there, buddy. That was completely my fault for going cross country. Alright, now. Lime. you going to be under fertilizer? Yes. 12 to 18 meters. You are only fert. Extension. Yeah, spreading discs. 18 meters. I upped the capacity on it. Alright, so let's take care of lime. Now, I want to get into... where are the sprayers? You are 27 to 33 meters. You only hold 5,200 liters. That's all these are going to hold. I don't have a modded sprayer. And they're both like 7 miles an hour. Yeah, I would love this, but I don't know if... do I want to spend... $500,000? 7 miles an hour is going to drive me crazy. 31 miles an hour. Ah, 27 meters, 30 meters. Narrow tires. What are we going to spend? 324,000. Okay, so that's going to take care of lime and fertilizer. We're going to need a roller, and I definitely want a different seeder. You're 15 miles an hour, or 15 meters. I think we may go with the 32 meter and just call it done. You're the 50 meter. I don't mind the 32 meter. This one is 4.4 meters, the one we have on the farm. Yeah, that's just not going to cut it. My other one would be this one. 15 meters. But I think we're going to go for the 32 meter. And that leaves us with a roller, and I'm just going for the modded one. And then that leaves us figuring out what we want to do with what I want to do with a harvester. Okay, we've got a traffic jam. Why do we... oh, because look at this. We got the UPS truck and the... just like real life, man. I hate friggin' between UPS and the Amazon delivery trucks. They make my commute coming home hell because they're always pull over on a 2-lane road with no shoulder. and then delivering their packages, and everybody else has to go around them. No, I don't mind going around the horse and buggies, but I hate going around freaking Brown and all the freaking Amazon vans. Ooh, this might be a little bit tricky. We may have to move the lime over. And now, can we? Can I? Are you going to fit with the cover open? Oh, yeah, you should be fine. Okay, you have no collision. That's the only reason you're going to be fine. Now, I'm going to want another tractor as well. But I want to get us the... harvester first. Now, this has a little bit of seed and fertilizer in it. I want to see if we can empty it. Yeah, there's still traffic jammed. That UPS truck can't move. Oh, look, we got them jammed up on both ends. That's pretty funny. The only way to do that is to restart them. Let me turn traffic off and turn it back on. That's the only way to fix that. That is pretty funny. All right, hold on. Oh, that's pretty funny. All right, hold on. Let's jump in here for a minute. Let's rescue the traffic. Oh, so let's go traffic off for a minute. There we go. And then we can turn traffic back on. Now, I don't know how easy it is going to be to use those. Alright, we're going to sell. We got $12,000 back. We'll spend that in seeds and fertilizer here in a minute. Next thing, I don't want to put small fields in. So we're going to do this right. We got a whole freaking map. Alright, so I picked up the fertilizer. Okay, it's picking up the seeds. It's picking up the rest of the fertilizer. All right, now how much more? Or the question, the $100,000 question is: are you gonna find the proper trigger for both? So it's usually one or the other. Alright, what are you going to give me here? You're going to give me solid fertilizer. And can I get seeds? I can. And we're spending all of our cash. Alright, there's like 50,000 each. That should get us started. Oh, no, we got a traffic jam. We went from having a traffic jam over there to having a traffic jam over here. That's pretty funny. I put these traffic splines in like twice. I have no idea what's going on with the traffic. We'll just end up turning it off, I think. Now, the question is going to be... I want to look at sheds. Do I have like a drive-through little like Quonset hut? I don't think you have doors on both sides. I want something open that I can drive through. Not going to have one. I'm going to have to look at mods. No, I'm going to have to look at some mods. You are at the car wash, which we've never really looked at. Are you... You only have doors on the one side. You're 152. I'm not spending 152,000. You have doors on... You only have doors on one side. Alright. For now, it's going to sit outside until I find a modded... modded hut I want. Let's just do a quick U-turn. Yeah, I think there's like a Quonset hut mod I can pull this thing into. Yeah, we're definitely not going to be able to buy another piece of property. Oh, the traffic worked itself out. Yeah, we're not going to be able to buy another piece of property because I want to get us a... well, we could. I can hold off on a harvester because we're not going to need it for a little bit. But we're also not going to be able to get... because I have to buy liquid fertilizer. So we're also not going to be able to get... that the forest where the Mammoth Mill area is, I don't think. So we're going to hold off on a harvester until the next game day, until we sell a bunch more firewood and stuff off. Now the $64,000 question. Do we buy another piece of property? And we're definitely going to want another tractor. Alright, let's head over here. Now we're going to have to spend money on liquid fertilizer. Oh, it's got a nice road speed too. Now, it doesn't hold a lot. I may pull it out of the in-game and mod it for a bigger capacity. Yeah, I think we'll hold off in that forest area until we have another really good payday. Because we're going to want that forest area, we're going to want Mammoth Mill, Carpentry Mill, and we're going to want to put the Cooper down. And we're also going to want another little farm truck. Well, I'm going to want 2 farm trucks. So I still don't have all the equipment I want. I want you next to the lime spreader. And I am going to want that other mower as well. So I don't want to spend all of our cash. Now, do we start? I think I want to make an arable. We got so much meadow, though. But we're going to be cutting it all up into fields. I think I'll want an arable field first, to be honest with you. A grass field first. So we can get a better yield out of it. Now, what's in field 1? Looks like oats. Possibly. It is. Well, no. $203,000. First growth stage. Oh, it's going to need plow. Come on, why does that not change colors? Alright, so it doesn't have any... Yeah, I'm not... Ooh, there's no fertilizer, there's no... Well, yeah, there's no fertilizer. And it's going to need... Do we buy it and throw a layer of fertilizer down? That is the question. Or do we buy this and then come back to this? This has another forest in it. This one has a good bit of forest in it. This one does not. So 400,000 we can get the field and a really big another area to put arable fields in. Or we go this way, put arable fields here and arable fields here because there's no real forest here. $300,000, 200,000. That's the question: is where do we go next? Do we start cutting arable fields in? I'm gonna park this a different way next time I drop it off. Now, I don't care if the fields aren't perfectly square. I'm not going to spend an hour lining my equipment up northeast, south, and west. But I think I do want to get a field over here that we can expand. At the edge of the forest. Now, this large piece of equipment makes it a little bit more tough. But we can expand. Once we cut all these trees down, we can expand this grass meadow out. And this is definitely going to be just a grass meadow. So let's go allow create fields. And again, they're not going to be perfectly square. I honestly don't care. And then I think I want to get it lined up with the edge of this. I think just almost to the edge of our farmland. So yeah, so our first arable field is going to be grass. Only because I want the better yield. And then we had that one tree to deal. Okay, so that one tree that I forgot to take out is probably going to be in our way. Alright. Oh, these ruts are going to drive me nuts. Trying to line myself up with the pattern in the ground for the grass. Yeah, I forgot about this one tree. Alright. Crap, let me turn off create fields a second. Alright, this tree needs to go. Because we're going to lose the rest of our farmland to arable fields. Now, I think this guy has a little bit of capacity. I'm just going to go munch it up. I'm not going to worry about the trailer. Yeah, you have a little bit of internal capacity. Beautiful. Oh, little wedgie left, is it? So if I pick you up, put you like over the wedgie and lower it, will you get rid of the little wedgie? No. Will it shoot the wood chips into the trigger at the composter? Let's find out. No, it won't. Will it shoot the... No, it's looking for a trailer. Okay. I thought maybe it would shoot the wood chips into one of those triggers. Actually, will it shoot the wood chips into the trigger over here? Oh, it wants a trailer. Okay. Well, next time we hook the trailer to it, we'll have a little bit of wood chips. Or if we drive too close to it with the trailer, it'll shoot them in there. Ah, crap. Alright, so let's get you. Allow crate fields will get you back down. Like I said, this is only a grass meadow anyway. And a little wedgie. Alright. It's going to be a thorn in our side. Now, the $64,000 question is, how far over? So you're not going to show up on the mini-map yet. Another little wedgie right here. I don't want to go over too far. But I also want to drive in a straight line. Alright, let's go a little bit further and we'll bring that line back to us. Alright. Oh, I probably could have went just a little bit further. kind of sort of there. There we go. Now, it's not showing up on the mini-map, but I don't think it's going to show up on the mini-map till we get a crop in it. Which, at this point, is just going to be grass. And it's going to be grass specifically for cows and sheep. Oh, you're not even going to recognize that to let me pick it up? It won't even let me pick it up. No, I can't even get the little hand to pick that up. What if I crouched? Will I get the little pick me? No. Those things are going to be a pain in a thorn in our side. And then once this forest is gone, we'll extend this grass meadow towards field 1. There's another little wedgie there. I'll get the chainsaw out and see if we can't get rid of them. What are you going to do? Oh, you're not even going to recognize it. Oh, it's green. Can I cut you up in little sections? Will you disappear? Oh, hang on. I had red there for a second. Awesome. Where was that other one? There we go. Sweet. Alright, there was just 2 of them so far, right? I thought I saw a 3rd one. No? Well, I'm sure we'll find it when we bring Lime and our other equipment over. Oh, here it was. Oh, beautiful. Alright, let's turn off allow create fields. Now, I'm almost positive. Will you show up on this map, and will you tell me if you're going to need lime? Well, you're not even going to show up on this field, are you? Oh, you will. Okay. Kinda, sort of. I think once we get a crop in here, it may show up on the little mini-map. Nope, hang on. Well, we'll go around, since we're over here. We'll take the scenic route. Why does this thing feel like it's not driving properly? Like the wheels are digging into the ground. Now, here's the other question. Are you going to recognize this? You will. You will. Sweet. Okay. Now, the other question is, I know we're getting close to the end of the episode. You know, we'll test it out next episode. I want to see if a hired worker will do this. So we're going to let this go, I think, until next episode. We'll see if we can get a hired worker to lime it for us. And if we do, here's what I'm thinking. We'll get this planted in grass. I want to leave this area open for more greenhouses and some light factories through here. And make this area here and this area here our like light production area, or animals maybe. I like that idea. I think we're going to leave this area here for like greenhouses, light production, and I think we're going to use this area here for our animals. I think that's what we're going to do now. We still need a harvester, but we have time to get some cash. I don't care for, I particularly don't like the oats. I'm not going to plow it. We'll just let it go. It's going to need, we can fertilize it. We can get one layer of fertilizer now, and then we can get one layer of fertilizer the next growth state. And then we can, on this side, we can cut another field in. leave room here. So we'll get a long, skinny field in over here. And we'll run it down to the edge of our property, which is about here. We'll cut it first, just to get this grass back up. And then once we buy this piece of property, we can get these last couple trees down right here. And then cut this again, even though it's not in the final growth state, but we can cut it again. And I'm thinking maybe we can get 2 arable fields in. And then over on this side, we could probably leave room here for another shed maybe. But yeah, I'm thinking maybe another, it's going to be a smaller field, but maybe another, or we just leave this as a meadow for now. Until we get this forest down. So I think we own part of this forest. This little corner where the wood pile is, I think we own. So that's going to be the question, is do we buy this farmland? Put an arable field on this side, and we buy this farmland and put an arable field on this side. Now we're going to have to work around this forest, I think. So if we go back to farmlands, this one is, you know what, let's just grab it. And then this one, we're going to earn a little, it's got a, I say I don't want to necessarily go here because it has another big forest. I'd rather go here and put another field in here. We'll have to take all these trees out. We'll make that decision next time, but I think that's what we're going to do. So that gives us something to do. Next episode we're going to finish that field, and then we got to throw fertilizer in this field. And then we can cut around this field. We can get those couple of trees out, and then get another arable field in. All right, so we got a bunch of field work to do. Oh, there we go. Up on the roof, baby. Up on the roof. I am Old Man 102. Please smash that like and subscribe on your way out, and have an awesome day.